Hello, everyone. A happy summer of 2021 to you. We are doing 3 questions with, and look who I've got on the line today. It's Josh Standard. Boy, this is going to be an interesting conversation. Josh is going to wow us with magic tricks, and who knows what else. We'll see what he pulls out of his bag. And it'll be very clear in a minute why I was so eager to talk to Josh. But if this is the first time you are watching a 3 questions with, you're probably wondering, gosh, what's Mark going to talk about with Josh? Well, it's going to be 3 questions that I posed to Josh. So I hope you enjoyed this. We'll seek some feedback at the end and talk about how you can keep up to date with all of these. But before we get into our 3 questions, let's welcome Josh. Hey, Josh.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, great to have you on. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you ready to go with our 3 questions?
Yes, let's go.
All right. I always feel, I don't know, is it Barbara Walters or somebody that says, now who is Josh Standard, right? To get the ball rolling. But that's our opening question always. Who are you? Where are you? And certainly I hope you can highlight some of your NAVUG experience as well. Folks don't know the leadership roles you've taken there. But let me stop talking and let you answer.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm Josh Standard. I am currently the NAV developer and EDI senior professional at Osprey Packs here in beautiful, hot, sunny Cortez, Colorado. We're down here in the Four Corners, about as close to the Four Corners as you can get. And I am currently a member of the NAVUG Advisory Board and the NAVUG Programming Committe. For a while there, I was the chair of the committee through the 2020 NAVUG Summit. And yeah, I've been involved with the user group for, I think 5 or 6 years now, and really actively involved on the committees for about 4. So yeah, I'm just, real happy to be here.
We're very happy to have you here. We're going to talk more about Cortez in a minute as well. You are also a new dad for the 3rd time now, huh?
3rd time. Yep, 3rd time, 3 girls.
Wow.
Yeah.
So everybody out there who's had teenage girls can immediately feel your pain, or your impending is too near term a word, but we'll all check back in with you in about I don't know what, 8 to 10 years and see how you're doing.
Yeah, my oldest is 6, so about 10 years, and we'll see.
Yeah, that'd be about right. Fantastic. And so you mentioned the user group and being on the programming committee and the board, and something that's always fascinated me. With my experience with dynamic communities and being part of the user groups and so forth, it always interested me that people talk about that they love NAV and that they love Business Central and they love the community. And we use that L word. And in fact, for a while, we had little buttons that said, I love NAV, and a community site for that and so forth. It's just always interesting to me that you can use those terms when you're talking about, ones and zeros, right? But it's really more than that. And you being a little bit newer to the community space, a lot of folks that we get on, they've been involved 10 to 15 years. I thought you'd have a little fresher take, right? Especially since you got involved in such a heavy way very quickly.
Right.
And the fact that you're still talking to me indicates that you're actually enjoying it and you don't regret me asking you to get involved so much. But what is it about our community? Why do people talk about loving the community and loving the software? That passion is just so interesting to me. What's your take on all that?
That's a really great question, one that I've been thinking about. And for me, I think it really comes down to what I do at Osprey, and my title is, NAV developer, EDI, senior EDI dude. But what I do at the end of the day is I solve problems for the company. And what I have found in my personal experience with the user group, with the community, is that it's an excellent resource for just that. I can take any question I have to the forums or to a conference, or I can just call up a contact that I made at a conference, and generally I can find an answer, or at least someone to point me in the right direction for what I'm looking at. So, I think that's where a lot of that sense of connection and comes from is, getting these answers. And at the same time, you're on these forums, you have these conferences, and then you start realizing, hey, I can answer some of these questions too.
Yeah.
And, just that chance for networking and the chance to, both give and receive information in such an open way. I am a user. I've always been a user. I haven't worked on the other side, but I am passionate about users and helping users, lift ourselves up and build this tremendous knowledge base within this community. And I think that's why I personally love it. And I think probably a lot of folks could relate to that.
It's there very much is the appreciation and therefore the desire to help each other out. That's just, you see others helping you out and you want to return the favor, and it continues to grow based on that. And I love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's something that makes it, so special.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully we'll all be back together soon in person and can feel that person to person touch again. But I think the spirit has not dwindled over the past year. Thankfully, I think people are as anxious as ever to get back in person and continue driving that community forward.
Yeah, I think so. And hopefully we'll see everyone in person, here in Houston in October.
Yeah, fantastic. All right. And then, yes, you mentioned Cortez, and I hope that everybody who's watching has immediately dropped into Google Maps or Bing Maps to see where Cortez, Colorado is. It's a fantastic place down there. It's really so many hidden treasures. Indeed. I've been down there once, really enjoyed their national parks down there, the rafting, fly fishing. Just tell us a little bit more about what it's like to live in Southwestern Colorado, because probably not a lot of folks have seen it in person.
No, yeah, we don't get a lot of traffic through here. If you did drop into Google Maps and looked up Cortez, you're going to see a tiny town in the middle of nowhere. Mm-hmm. We're about maybe 10,000 people here. Mesa Verde, I can see Mesa Verde National Park out of the office window.
Wow.
And on a clear day, we can even see all the way down into Arizona from our office. Kind of on the north end of Cortez here. Mm-hmm. It's a place that you kind of have to want to live. We're very, very rural, kind of right where the mountains meet the desert. And it's actually a very cool place to be. If we drive an hour to the southwest, we are in full on Red Rock Desert. If we drive 30 minutes in the other direction, just slightly east, we can be at 11,000 feet and, one of our favorite spots to camp on the county. It's really an incredible place to live. And that's the reason, as an outdoor brand, that we're based here. We have over half of our county is public land. So, to live here, you really, really have to love the outdoors. I personally am an obsessive fly fisherman, and we have gold medal water, not even 10 minutes from my house. So
wow,
it can really, really be a great place to be. It's kind of hard to get here. You can fly into Durango. You can fly into Cortez from Denver if you want to fly on the old 6-seater Vomit Comet. But
right.
Driving wise, we're actually closer to Phoenix and Salt Lake City than we are to Denver. So
yes, it does take some time to get down there. It's a little deceptive, right?
Yeah, you have to go around all the mountains. So
yeah.
we are very much out here, but at the end of the day, it's a really great place to live.
Yeah.
Lots of good people here, and since we moved here in 2013, we've just watched the community grow and grow and grow. So
right.
It's really a great place to be.
Yeah. How far away are you from skiing?
From skiing, so kind of like
Telluride,
yeah, Telluride's where we all ski. It's like an hour 15 up the road.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, other than that, there's Purgatory over in Durango, and there's like a little mom and pop place where a lot of us take our kids, kind of between Cortez and Durango, called Hesperus.
Oh, yeah, that's where that is. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want a big resort, really Telluride is the closest.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I tell you, the number of times I'll be waiting in a lift line and the person in front of me is wearing an Osprey pack. I love seeing that. And it started to say Osprey Packs. Hey, I know about them, and Josh works there, and then they always look at me very strangely. Stop doing that. But folks, if you've not checked out their packs, they're absolutely fantastic. If you want a good backpack, that's the brand. So
yeah, seriously, they're great packs. It's kind of funny, like you were saying. When I started at Osprey, I was picking up the phones. I was in dealer service, customer service, and we used to wig out if we saw one of our packs in DIA. And back then we were about a third of the size that we are now.
Yeah.
And these days they're everywhere. But I remember the old days we used to just come back and tell the whole company if we saw one of our packs somewhere.
That's fantastic. So Josh, I always enjoy and look forward to speaking with you, and it's great that you were able to spend some time with us, and I very much appreciate helping the community to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah, no problem.
Excellent. Hey, folks. Oh, sorry. Thank you. Yeah.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Folks, guess what? If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you'll get notified when we post new 3 questions with videos out there. So go ahead and do that. It's pretty painless. And if you have some ideas about who else we should talk to in the community, let us know that as well. But thanks for watching. I hope everybody is staying healthy, staying safe, enjoying seeing friends again, and we'll see you soon on another 3 questions with. Thanks for joining. Take care, everybody.